Greetings, community.
We are
1, 2.
Comic Talk.
Then we got comics.
We do. Our pre-order arrived 2 days early. Looks like shipping's doing a lot better. So you ready to get into it? Start with that one. The reason why is these were given to us. Show them out. This was free from DCBS, so they've been hooking us up with some free books of late. And I'm kind of curious. Absolution? Don't know this at all. So it's kind of neat. Yeah, New Think. That was another one they kicked us down with. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. And then that one right there. That's a new one they kicked us down with. Lesser Evils. So this was actually one I was looking at, and this is a big book, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's monsters. It's like a full-on trade. It's like a $10 book. I think it's rad. Thank you,
Joe.
Hey, how you doing? So this is Thor, Jane Foster, issue number 3. So that's I think issue number 3. Huh. Okay, grab him. Do it. There we go. No, I blanked this for full on reflected. See that?
I did.
So Papa number 1, we got the blank cover. Because yeah, I like the blank covers. And I remember the old book of yours, so I mean that was why I picked it up. And there is a, you know what book that is? Shadowhawk.
Oh.
Yeah, that should be another one underneath there, and it'll look like that one.
Oh.
So what they did is they did all the Shadowhawk covers from past and even present ones. And yeah, I got a Comic Clear on there, and I just had to. I have all the books of again all the original Image books. So I'm dying to get into this and see what they did. Supposedly it's a new character. Image Anthology. Now I've been picking this up since the first one, and it's really cool because man, you get a big bang for the buck. There's so many stories in here. Yeah, the Hollows. I've already been hearing good things about this. It's a big book. It's square bound. I'm looking forward to getting into this. It's. I think it's Sam Keith that does the art on this too. So I mean, yeah, isn't that cool? That's cool art. I know nothing of the story though. Kanto issue 2 of the miniseries that they did. It was only a 2-issue mini right here to go ahead and break into the last series. I'm dying to read this. I didn't want to break into the signed one that we got. Cool. Yeah, that was it. Look who's back. Ennis Vale. Captain Marvel. Yeah, and not only that, but I mean, it's retelling of what happened. How he, what Kapoopy and came back. So, hey, how you doing, God Tank? Hope you're doing well. I saw the art that you did on Something Is Killing Children. That Erica is really kill. Ghost Rider. This is a 1-issue, one-off there, and it's a Vengeance Forever, and I'm dying to get into this. I've been chomping at the bit. Again, by doing it monthly, it does get to be you fall behind, but it's worth the savings. Venom issue number 5, Lethal Protector. This finishes it out. Been dying to finish this out. I'm hoping it is as good of an ending as it's been fun as a read. So we'll see. I'm not anticipating a whole lot. Issue number 1 of Ant-Man. All the covers will end up being like this, and they'll end up showing 5 different outfits in this 5-issue mini. And yeah, I'm an Ant-Man fan. Robin. All right, now this is issue number 16. I was told there's only 17 issues in this whole story, and it is true. I did check that out, and I'm looking forward to this finishing out. It's been good. It's kind of did this and this and this, but the last, I don't know, 7 or 8 issues have been really cool, really cool. All right, so we have Iron Cat issue number 2. And Iron Cat. Oh, I thought. There we
Oh.
go.
Because I swapped piles early.
Issue number 3.
I didn't know there was more.
Oh, it's all good. So, I'm a huge Iron Cat fan. I do like reading all the Black Cat stuff. So, I only got to obviously read issue number 1. It was a great lead. We got to find out who the individual was torturing Felicia. So, I'm looking forward to reading these both issues back to back. It's gonna be a fun read. Strange. This finishes it out with issue number. Well, he's got issue 4. He'll probably have a couple there. I got an issue 5, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when. Yeah, I got 2 of these because look who turns, the brother of Moon Knight. So I just kind of small spec on this, but I'm looking forward to see what happens when they go have to deal with a zombie version of Strange. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Golden Rage. Now this is what happens in a fictional world of where women, when they get to be of age, are put on an island and have to fend for themselves in a very vicious and visceral world that they are kind of, what is that word, ostracized to. It's kind of a bummer, but interesting and all wrapped into one. So I'm curious to see how this reads out. There we go, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 6. Being that my issue number 6s were signed by Dan Slott, and being that it's a square-bound book, I didn't want to read it.
It is Spider-Man, so I can show these.
Yeah. So, well, and that's the issue number 6 also. So I didn't get to read issue number 6, so dying to read issue number 6, and as Kai has in his hand, issue number 7. Yeah, I think I got another issue 7 coming up, the regular cover A. Yeah, I hate this place is such a cool story. As I've been getting deeper and deeper into the story, which obviously this is not that deep, by getting only issue number 3.
Thank you, God Tank.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? I've been getting the cover Bs because I like the explicit version title. And yeah, you really get to understand why you get to hate that place. It's a pretty cool, nutty story, haunting. Barbaric. I'm a huge Barbaric fan. To me, this is like a modern day Sumerian style story with a twist of having a curse wrapped into a axe instead of just a Sumerian battling people for the right of sometimes just to be a barbarian. Yeah, it is. Entropy. I bought another copy at the store, so this is my pre-order. I did get to read it. I really enjoyed it. Some people, it's mixed reviews I'm getting. Some people really liked it. Some people thought it was just okay. I haven't heard anybody say they hated it yet, but I liked it. It was cool. Ghost Rider issue number. I think there's got to be a 4 in there, right? Did I read 4? I can't remember.
Did we pull 4 already?
Oh, that would be here.
Well, that's what I mean. I've been pulling from both.
Well, you can't. So here's Spider-Man issue number 7. There's the other cover.
You said you can't?
Well, I recommend that you don't because you're going to be mixing up piles. I have to go all the way back to the Spider-Man now.
You don't have to.
Well, to put it in order, I do.
Oh.
See how it mixes up the books.
No, I didn't. I didn't realize you did that for okay.
Well, yeah, okay, moving on.
Okay, I'll just stay with the right pile then.
Twig. What is this? Issue 4? 5? You got ours. 4. So I've been getting 3 covers of each, except for issue number 1. I think I got like 5 or 6, and I like all the covers. I'm not going to buy the incentives only because they are the same covers as Virgin version. So I'm digging this story. This is such a cool story. I like the little sidekick. He's neat. He's fun. I actually want to get a little plushie of him. Draculina. Didn't realize that I already pre-ordered it, so I read it. The odd thing is when I read this, I realized, no, I haven't read 5. Never mind. I read 4, Didn't realize that I didn't order 3, so I had to go find it, and it took me like 5 weeks to find issue number 3, and all these shops around here, no one had it. I almost thought I had to go reorder. But issue number 5, I'm really liking this story. This is cool. It's not just what you think. It's actually a really good story. Redman issue number 2. There's you homage to, can't remember the 1971 movie. If you know it, please drop it in there. I did have to take the movie in psych class, so I really should know it. Anyways, Redman is basically Ultraman. It's done by the same company, and it's so awesome. It's what, again, a modern Ultraman needs to be. So
Another thing I didn't.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could, couldn't you? Clockwork Orange, you the man. I appreciate you. You are absolutely correct. A Clockwork Orange. It's a great example of why sometimes.
Both of them.
Yeah, he's knocking them out.
Joe and Godsing.
Now look at you guys. Great examples of why sometimes the cure is worse than the disease. Firepower. This story is so awesome. This is where we get the ultimate battle with the with basically. I bet you the family's going to jump in there, not just Dad, and the dragon. This is really culminated to be a really awesome story. A lot of action. There's great amount of involvement in the dialogue, but not overly done. So it's a beautiful way to tell a story the way I believe a story needs to be told. True cult. I guess this came out as a what do they call those things where you end up doing, where you raise money to try to do the comic? Come on, you people. My brain's went away. I've been busy and I haven't got much sleep. But this came out as a Kickstarter. Thank you. For those of you that are, go ahead and brain worked it to me. And it was out a couple of years ago. These people have been trying to get this book out for a while. Being that it's on IDW, really tickled my fancy, being that I know it's going to be well supported. So I'm dying to get into this. This story is when kind of like a con / robbery goes wrong with the wrong people. So I'm looking forward to it. Hey, if you're a kid of the 80s, I don't really need to give you much explanation. You already know that Mad Balls and Garbage Pail Kids was a part of your upbringing, and I don't have to say more about this. This is a must. Yeah, Usagi Ojimbo. I was too busy reading all these comments. I appreciate you guys bouncing back and forth all this info. Usagi Ojimbo issue number 30. After over 2.5 years, this thing is still carrying consistency as far as storytelling and art. Stan, you're just awesome, and I can't say anything more about how much I appreciate your work throughout all these years. Silver Coin issue number 13. There we go, A and B all the way through. This is an awesome story with the consistency of the art and the awesomeness of the changing of the writing. The writing has been on point with what is supposed to reflect in the storytelling. So I'm really digging on how often the story is changed up in these anthology style stories of the coin, but how consistent it is both with the art and the underlining understanding of what this story is supposed to be. Hulk, issue number 9. I thought really this was going to be kind of a specky thing, and anyways, I've been digging all this Thor and Hulk, the whole war stuff. It's been cool. It's been a decent story, and I just like the idea behind all this, being that Donny Cates is writing all this. He doesn't have to worry about trying to collaborate with anybody. It's all him. So if it works, if it fails, it's all him. And it's been working. Been a little loud for you? Mm-hmm. Oh, you're just changing it. Cool. Hey, if you're digging the music, that's all Kai. Thumbs up.
No, I just have it on an auto playlist.
So this is a Batman 1.
I'm just checking the notification.
Oh, gotcha. It was 126, I think, right?
126, yes.
Yeah. And I wanted to go ahead and kind of go heavy on this. I'll probably end up giving one of these things out. And this new character is pretty cool when you think about it. It's a Ultron, I guess, almost like. type character in the DC universe battling Batman. So can't go wrong with that. There we are. Is there? So where was that guy? Where's it? So Hulk there, right? And Venom there. Alright. There's another one that's just been. I mean, Ron V's been killing it with this. That and he's been doing such a great job with Carnage. I mean, there's just. If you're a Symbiote fan, there's just no going wrong with reading this. It really isn't. Spider-Verse! Boy, did I go ahead
Age
on
of Spider-Verse.
You're correct. And I'm digging all these little mini stories within it. It's been fun. It's been awesome. It's been a great read. It's introducing all kinds of new characters. What else could you say? So yeah, I went pretty heavy on both 1 and 2. It was because all the other covers I ended up buying were. I went to a signing event, so I just had to buy more. Yeah, I'm liking these blank covers.
I like the noir color because I like noir.
Well, we got that slab, so when we get to see Fabrice, we can go ahead and give us a sign on one of those things. Just got to hit him up at one of these cons.
They're
close.
They're all 3 different.
Now, I went to a signing event and got these things signed. I didn't get to read it then because I didn't want to mess it up. So I'm dying to get in this Cradle of Filth book. I am a huge Filth fan. Opus has been knocking it out with all these metal band books. And it's, no better pick than, in my opinion, than Cradle. Blink. Now, this was the, the qualifier variant. So anyways, it's like a cover C or something like that, right? Yeah, cover C. I'm looking forward to getting into this book. It's a horror book about an individual that doesn't know anything about their past, and when they end up seeing some pictures and some footage, it kind of jars the memory.
God thing said you didn't get the Spider X.
The Spider X? I did get, I think 2 covers. I know I got 1, and it is signed. So I did get 1. The Closet. Yeah, now this finishes it out, issue number 3. And I've been trying to finish this out. I heard some people say that they didn't really like it. They didn't like how it finished out. Thought it was a little short. Could have been done better. I'm just looking forward to check it out. I guess I was hit with all this little underlining existential stuff that was going on between the kid and the father. So, I don't know, maybe hit home. Just kidding. Little Monsters. I really enjoy how they're portraying these vampires in a very human way, and they're giving them very, you're feeling a very human compassion for these monsters. And the fact that certain writers can do that, I really like that, because you're now battling your own reasoning of why you feel the way you do, and you're trying to not feel too much compassion for something that all it wants to do is rip you apart. Sweet Paprika, we're getting really close. This is 11 of 12. I really enjoyed the storyline. I really enjoyed what Mirko has been trying to do with this character, teasing you, initially baiting you with something seemingly just nothing more than a bunch of calendar style, pictures and stuff and story, and seemingly just surface. Seriously, JB's there? Yo, bro, how's it go? Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, man. That she really switches it up by about issue 3, and it gets you really involved in the story. And I really enjoyed it. It really allows an individual to be bait and switch all the way through in a pleasant way. Philadelphia, since day 1, we've been huge fans of this. The fact that Rodney Barn keeps pulling in these old characters, these mythical and stereotypical monsters that we've grown up with, these classic monsters, and tying them into classic forefather storylines that we semi know, or that he's just taking a premise off and a basis from. it's just been awesome because you've been able to create this fabricated world of what our system is based on. So cool. So brilliant. Godzilla, Rivals. What can I say more? This is Godzilla. I mean, I'm going to buy anything. I'm going to buy everything. Godzilla. Why? I'm a kaiju fan. Kaiju fan. And that is it. I am saying that we went through not a whole lot of books, but enough to where that you had to sit through 20 minutes and a half. We appreciate you doing that. If there's anything there that you had any questions about, I know it's a fast sack of books.
We actually got it done in like 20 minutes.
Cruise back to the rewind, and we appreciate you. And I don't know, that's pretty much it from us, yeah?
1, 2.
Comic Talk.
Catch you guys later.
Take care.